There is a lot of misunderstanding in India. We heard a lot of experts in India, including some people who worked on the position of national security advisor, and even I felt that they failed to differentiate between ISIS and Taliban, because they were saying that ISIS and Taliban are cooperating with each other and they may become a threat. This is not the case. The ground reality is entirely different. What is ISIS? Okay, Islamic states of Iraq and Syria. They have their own Amir al-Mu'mineen, which means the ruler of all the Muslims, not in two countries, all over the world. Amir al-Mu'mineen is the head of an international government all over the world.
Head of the faithful.
Head of the faithful. But in 1994, the head of Taliban, Mullah Omar, he also announced himself as the Amir al-Mu'mineen.
That's right.
So, most of the security experts in South Asia, they are not able to understand that एक म्यान में दो तलवारें नहीं हो सकती. Mullah Omar is also Amir al-Mu'mineen and Mr. Baghdadi is another Amir al-Mu'mineen.
So we have two Amir al-Mu'mineen.
And we cannot have two Amir al-Mu'mineen. Okay? If there is one Amir al-Mu'mineen is already there from 1994 and another Amir al-Mu'mineen emerged in 2014, he is a Kharji. He is a traitor. Okay? So, ISIS and Taliban, they are in opposite directions. Why some elements in the TTP, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, why they announced their support for ISIS? Because they are not happy with the policies of the Afghan Taliban. Because Afghan Taliban put pressure on the Pakistani Taliban, don't fight with Pakistan. You should support us in Afghanistan because we are fighting against imperialism. We have a bigger enemy, United States, West. They have occupied our country. Your country is not occupied by the imperialist forces, so you should help us. But the Pakistani Taliban are fighting with the Pakistani security forces. So some elements in the Pakistani Taliban, they don't like the policy of Mullah Omar, because in the Pakistani tribal area, it is very close to the area of the Afghan Taliban. They have a lot of influence in Khost, in Kunar province, which is in the eastern Afghanistan. So that is the reason. And there is a difference. There is one chain of command in Afghan Taliban. They obey the orders of Mullah Omar. But TTP is different. They have more than 22 different groups and they have different amirs. So if the TTP, some elements in the TTP are announcing their support for ISIS, according to my analysis and information, they are actually trying to blackmail Afghan Taliban. So this is a contradiction.